Good afternoon. Oh, how is everyone on this Monday? I am so behind on just about everything. I woke up late today. Well, this was supposed to be my 2 weeks of doing Shadowlands. But I woke up extremely late today with a busy day already planned, and I'm 3 hours behind on everything. I mean, well, I say you might say, well, you're only an hour late with the stream, but I've actually skipped out 2 hours of work, so I still am 3 hours behind. So I'm hoping that my day improves, because next week is the pre-patch events, and what they will do is drop gear. So that is going to be a way to get some of my newer characters get their gear ready for Shadowlands. But that means that we have got to get all these done by next week, and we're close on a few. I'm hoping that today we're going to level a few. There is a 16% bonus due to the anniversary event, so hopefully we can do that. So I'm hoping we can level this guy today, and I may even start on the Death Knight. I don't know which one I'm going to stream next. Might even go to the warrior. But right, let's get into it, and let's oh, I'm so not with it today. Ever have one of those headaches where it's from where you've slept too much? I don't know why I woke up so late today. It's probably because I didn't need to set my alarm. But I kind of woke up and went, oh, it's 8:30. Oh, I can have a little bit of a lie. Thanks for following. Thanks, Niall. Niall Later Gaming. Excellent. Thank you for following. Right, let's get into the game. So, for some reason it keeps coming up with I've got PvP talent points. So, what we need to do first of all today is make sure that we get the buff. I don't even know where I am. I am in Torren Mill. There we go. It used to be there. Let's find the mailbox, because I can't do anything today. So, we want the anniversary gift, and that is worth picking up on all of your characters that you're trying to level at the moment, because it gives you a quest. It gives you 200 Time Warp badges, which, to be honest, at the moment might not be of any use whatsoever, because we're just trying to level this character. But where it may come in useful is down the line, if there is like a toy or something that appears as part of Time Warp, then we've got 200 on this character ready. We've got loads on this character, have we? Why have we got so much? Or am I reading things wrong? No, I've got 200. I'm misreading Garrison resources. So this add-on is really good. I recommend it. Really, really do recommend it if you are playing World of Warcraft. It's called Addy Bags. And you can get like lots of different sort of add-ons for it. So you can get ones for like archaeology. If you run TSM for like your pricing, you can get add-ons, sub-add-ons for it. And what it basically does is when you bring it up, what it does is instead of like your normal bags looking like this and everything's all over the place, it organises them for you. So like all my trade items, my reagents and things like that, it bunches them all together. Consumables are all bunched together. My junk, I can see there, stuff that needs to be sold. Your armour, it splits your armour down by like armour and weapon and trinkets, jewellery type of thing. It splits it into 3. But I've got additional add-ons. So like here, this is from the TSM Addy Bags add-on. And so what this does is it says, right, this on the auction house at the moment is selling for loads. You should maybe think twice before you vendor it. More often than not, It's just because, like, especially when it's grey items, it's people who are transferring money between servers and stuff like that. They kind of put a useless item up so that they buy it and things like that. So anyway, it's a handy add-on to have because I just find it's a lot easier to find things. So I recommend that. Right, what we are going to want to do, we're going to want to use that. How long does that last? Does that last? Wow, it lasts the whole event. In previous, I believe previous years, it's been like an hour thing that you needed to like rebuff. So that's really good. So, what are we doing? Which is a very good question. So, we had, when we last were on, we were doing most of this area. I can't even remember the name of the area now. This is how bad it hit Hillsbrad Footlight. So, we're following a rough guide for speed leveling. Honestly, the thing that we found as we have gone through and tried different methods, for your speed player, yes, it's probably going to be massively different. For the average player, like myself, who kind of logs in and then forgets where the mailbox is in Torren Mill and where they are, which character they're on and where they are, it's not going to make a huge amount of difference. That said, I've found some areas feel more speedy than others, and I think it's just to do with the quest pace. So BFA I found extremely slow. We started this character on going through BFA, and it just didn't feel like it was getting any levels. It's probably getting 4 in a sort of 2-3 hour session. Then we went to Draenor, Frostfire Ridge. I find that pretty good. That's pretty decent. I've done other characters that I've done through Azuna and Stormheim. They've both been pretty good as well. So Legion content. But the latest kind of findings have been that what you do is you take all your characters through Draenor until they get their garrison, which was what I was doing anyway because I wanted the garrison. I want the garrison down, this setting it up for down the line. And you then go to Silver Pine and then do Hillsbrad as well before going to Gorgrond. You skip Frostfire. I haven't seen the benefit of that, if I'm absolutely honest. I'm sure if you're speed leveling and you know how to kind of group quests together. Something I've also been using to help with leveling is this other add-on called Azeroth Autopilot. And basically what it does is it just kind of tells you what's the fastest route and where to go. It doesn't seem to have been updated for this kind of Eastern Kingdoms kind of diversion. I think the developers mainly develop for Alliance and then do the Horde afterwards, which probably explains something. That's another player. I was going to say, what's that flying around? And their preferred route is Frostfire, Gorgon, Talador, Spars of Iraq. I've done that. I would say that is not a bad route to go. The quests are pretty good. The pacing seems pretty good. Yeah, it's probably my favoured route. If not, I would recommend doing Azuna. Maybe then going into Val'sharah. When I did a character, I did Azuna, Val'sharah, and went to Suramar. To kind of level up. But I've done all characters, mainly because I want to use the garrison. I find the garrison very helpful. It's a good place to kind of park your characters when you're not playing them. It could be potentially useful. There's potentials for gold making. What I like is that you can kind of have your professions buildings, you've got your storage area, you've got some stuff with herbs, you've got some stuff for pet battles. It's kind of nice and quite concise. So yeah, it's I would recommend that, and apparently is the fastest part of the fastest route. Right, so what Azeroth Autopilot basically does is, as well, we're not probably using it because at the moment it's saying no, go to Frostfire Ridge and finish off there, which we're not. We're ignoring that totally. So instead, the problem is it means that some of these arrows are pointing us in completely the wrong direction now. Ordinarily, if you were doing Azeroth Autopilot, you would be following these arrows and it will be directing you where to go. At the moment, it's directing me to go here, so that if I click on this guy, he'll send me back to Triffstill Glade, so I can then follow a convoluted path to get back to Draenor. Whereas what we want to be following, this is more this point here. So we have to rampaging owl beasts. So there we go. So and this character is Druid. I don't normally, my preferred main is Death Knight. I've got a ridiculous number of alts at the moment. My preferred, my absolute main is, that's not an owl beast, is it? Yeah, my absolute preferred main is Death Knight, which I've been playing since the start of Wrath of the Lich King. Other characters I kind of more than just level up, maybe just gear up a bit as well. I've got an Affliction Warlock, which dates from the very first day. Actually, they were created on the day that Warcraft launched in the UK. So they're not actually 16 years old. Here's an interesting fact. So we're coming up on 16th anniversary of World of Warcraft, but it launched in the States at the end of November. In fact, it will be, I think it was the 23rd of November, because I think Shadowlands is launching on the 16th anniversary of Warcraft. However, in the UK, it didn't come out until, I was going to say mid-January, but I was actually going off to the States. I used to have to do work in the States and it was around Valentine's Day that I used to go there. So, so it would have been sort of around the 12th, 13th, maybe a bit before, but early to mid-February it launched. So my character isn't 16 years old. It won't be until February. Need to remember I've got flying. Anybody see an owl beast? Yeah. So why am I leveling loads of characters, you may ask? Which is a fair question. Oh, we have got a bear here. So my particular play style, and this has come from sort of years of playing, when it comes to kind of gold making, what I found most effective for me is running old content. I like running old content. It makes me feel like I can play the game, basically. So what I like to do, especially with something like the Death Knight, which has good survivability, is going into the old... gosh, there really isn't any owl beasts. Has somebody wiped them out? I'm finding more herbs than I am owl beasts. Am I not doing something that I should be? That's always a possibility. Yeah, I enjoy... There's more over that side, and so let's try over that side. enjoy going into the old content, kind of solo, go into, you know, whereas you would go into raids with a group of sort of, you know, 10 or 10 to 20 or whatever many. I like going in on my own and enjoy kind of doing that. Something around here. Something that's there. So, one of the things, as I say, I enjoy doing that, and I found prior to the level squish of Shadowlands, this is looking a lot better. Oh, there's two here. I would, yeah, before the Shadowlands squish, I was making some really good gold. Like, I could take a character through one evening and make like 9,000 gold. Just running old raids. And that was really simple. People think, oh, what? That's the other thing I like, is that it was a very simple method. And the simple method is, you take a character that you can get through the content with, you go to your old raid, you kill everything, you loot everything, you sell everything. So, I'm not trying to look for transmog, I didn't sort of think, you know, there wasn't like this whole additional stage. I hate it when you go to YouTube videos and go, you make 15,000 an hour. That's great. How did you make 15,000 an hour? Well, the way you make it is you get a really rare transmog and then spend 6 months trying to sell it. Doesn't interest me. So, I like the fact that it's instant gold. So you just, as I say, I mean, obviously, if there's something that you particularly want to keep, you can if you want. But as I say, I just sell, you know, pretty much vendor everything. And that's again where the Addy bags comes in, because if there was something that was maybe, you know, actually really genuinely rare, then I can see it. But the other thing that a lot of these old raids do is they drop mounts. And I could do with a few more mounts, to be absolutely honest. I still don't have Invincible. Can you believe that? And the problem is with a lot of the raids is that they've got like a 1% drop rate for a rare mount. But you can only do them once a week. So I suppose if you did them every week for 2 years, you've probably got a good chance of getting them. But wouldn't it be better to do it in 10 weeks with 10 characters? Plus, with lockdowns, it's handy to have something to keep you busy. So, yeah, I'm trying to... Oh, I got the horse. So what I'm doing with my alts in my selection, I mean, I obviously want one of... There's part of me that wanted one of every class and one of every... kind of one of every race. A lot of that is... Especially with, like, Legion. The Order Horse have their own story campaign, and then there's like heritage armor you can get from most races from leveling them. I mainly do Horde. I want to do some more Alliance. But the other thing is when I've come to doing extras, you know. Do I really, you know, I have asked myself the question, do I really need another Death Knight? And yes and no is kind of been my answer. The reason, No, it's because I've got one. You know, I've leveled. I know how to play that class. I have a Death Knight. Fine. Right, if I ever need something where I need to play a Death Knight, I've got it. Why do I need another one? The answer is purely running old raids. It's as simple as that.
I must get closer.
I've also tried to make sure that when I've gone to like my extra character, you know, there's benefits from having extra characters. So for example, in your garrison, you can have essentially free herbs and ore every day. Do you need it? Maybe not, maybe. But I mean,
I am out of range.
being able to, so you know, if I get 20 free herbs, times that by 10 characters, you know, it's 200 free herbs. And I've set up most of my alts. I've got kind of 3 tiers. I have my, well, probably even 4 now. I have my main, which is a character that I really try to level up and kind of be geared as possible. I have 2 or 3 after that I kind of also, the kind of main alts. We've got to do something here. We've got to still kill Zephyrus. Is he Zephyrus? No, he's somebody else. So I have those. I then have my alts that I've sent up as bank alts, basically. So what I do is each of my alts of those alts I have set up with the guild bank. I've created a trying to concentrate here. Try and have it so that yeah, so that I have done it so that they each I've formed a guild with them. You know, using various methods that I'm probably going to be doing again. Basically using alt accounts and friends to help me set up those guild banks, and then I've used each of those guild banks as a depository for certain different things. So kind of makes sense that if I've got an inscriptionist, that they look after maybe herbs, or you know, or it's gonna go down. There we go. So I have those, and then I have a new batch of characters. Let's level him up, heal him up. It appears we have to now kill this one. I'm a bit worried that there seems to be a lot of dead players here.
I must get closer.
I can understand possibly why. Fuck's sake! Oh, it would appear that we have assistance. Ah, if I'd paid attention, don't stand in the fire. This is... Move out the way, move out the way. Back there. Ah, right. Let's see if I can do that quickly. Move, 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 move. Oh, fuck. Okay, go. I fucked that up majorly. There we go. Right.
Too far away.
Anybody else coming to help me? I guess not. Yeah. So. Fudge! Right, that was bad. Trying a tactic here. Well, I kind of heal them. It's not working. Not working. Right. Hit me too hard. Oh, fuck.
I am out of range.
Fuck, fuck, fuck. I need 30 seconds. It's too hard. I need more players. Gonna die, gonna die. A skilled player would know what to do there. And I've got to run. Can't even fly back.
I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
They're elites, but even so. Right, let's go and hand this back. Because I'm sure these quests are for... I bet it says something. Yeah, it's a group quest. There we go. What is there? There is... It looks like no quest left. I think there is a quest over here, though. I do want to see it because... There used to be a pet you could get to it, and I'm not sure I ever did it. I'm not saying that I could do it now, because I didn't manage to kill that guy, but... So, if we've finished in this area, we are going to go back to Draenor. And, I'm going to go into Gorgrond. is the plan. So UI I'm using here is called Tuck UI. One of the great things about Warcraft is that you can use a multitude of add-ons and user interfaces. I really like it. I like that, having that ability. It makes the game your own, if that makes sense. So this would be round here. Are there quests? There is. This is the... I'm going to give this a go. I don't know if I'm going to be successful. It's basically Plants vs Zombies. The downside is that I can't see.
Beware.
Shake.
Don't know what that does. It's a freezer which shoots chilling. Oh, it shoots chilling stuff. Let's put one there then.
Beware.
Oh, why have I put one of those? I didn't want one.
Yo, be careful out there.
Okay, so we can use a rock nut. Okay. I don't want enough to put. I don't know if I'm using all my resources on this. Come on. Oh shit. Perhaps I am using all my resources on this. Ah! This is far too hard. fuck? Oh, I'm not used to... Oh, this is... Oh no, I shouldn't have used that. Is that... I don't know. Oh, this is going terrible. I need more spitters. But oh. This is far too... No, don't want that yet.
Beware.
I don't want a massive wave of zombies. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck's sake. I haven't even got one up there. This is why I don't play other games. Come on, I want another one. Oh, this is too bloody difficult. This is too much like thinking. This is not what I wanted this afternoon.
Beware.
Right. I will have to come back to this because I need to be in a better mood. Right. So what we're going to do, is otherwise we're going to be here all day, is we're going back to Draenor. Right. What is... We want to go there. And I'm not going to take the flight point. Actually, I can do, because if I do this, right. If I take the flight point, what's going to happen is it's going to take me to Frostfire Ridge. So I'm going to take Frostfire Ridge off. What I've done is change my custom path to start at Gargond. I don't know how well that's going to work. I might need to do a reload UI. Just doing that to double check, to reload in the add-ons. Keeps telling me do I have unspent talent points? I do. Oh, that might make a difference. Right, okay. I'm going to have a look. What is best? Oh, God. Today is such a struggle. Level up. Guardian. Survival of the fittest it recommends. Right. I'm just putting something in to stop that talent to think. Right, so what should happen now is it doesn't give me a flight option because I don't have a flight point. Right, so I am heading to here, which I believe is the start of the Gorgon quests. How do I know that? Because I've played through loads of characters. And also because, like, the key quests... that's tonight. So, Shadow Moon, no. Why am I looking at all the ones? Should show... So, there, that should be the one that starts off Talador. That's the one that starts off Gorgon. So, they tend to kind of mark them. What level are we now? 48. We have 2 levels to go. So the reason we need to get everything ready for next week is next week's event. It's not the greatest of pre-patch events. Obviously, this this whole expansion has just been weird because normally what happens is that about a month before the new expansion goes live, Blizzard update, if you like, the core game. So effectively, they released the expansion a month before it's turned on. So the way I've described it in previous streams, if you've watched it, is it's a bit like building a house. So or building an extension. They built the extension to the house. They built the house, and they have built the extension. They've done all the wiring, done all the plumbing. Okay, turn off. Don't want notifications. Thank you. Phone's going nuts. Apologies. So So as I was saying, yes, they've built the extension. They've done all the wiring. They've done all the plumbing. It's all good to go, except that the door to the extension is locked. And that is pretty much...
Durotan, we must move on before we are discovered.
Right. Now, where we've turned this on... Look, now, if you notice, with this AAP... it's telling us where to go. So it's being accurate now.
No good can come of this.
So... There we go, peacefully approach. So now it's, we've done that. Turn in the quest. There we go. And we now need to pick up quests and kill the Devourers. So, see, it's giving us little dots of even where we need to go. This is why things are going to be a little bit faster now, I hope. So, yeah, so as I say, the typically what would happen is a month before all the game systems would go live, except for the expansion content. You would then have a pre-patch event, and the pre-patch event will it's basically it's a bit of hype. Let's be honest, okay? You know what we're trying to do. What they're trying to do is just kind of get you ready for the kind of get you ready for the expansion. I haven't seen any. Oh, there we go. There's one. Normally this place is crawling. But one of the good things that does tend to happen in pre-patch, as part of the pre-patch event, is, I mean, usually it's like, oh, something's invaded. We have to kill loads. Everywhere is just infested. You know, but it drops good gear, and the idea is that it drops gear to get you ready for the next expansion. So what I obviously want to do is let me grab this. Where are the mobs we want to kill? This place is normally crawling with them. Something's... There's another one. So, to get ready for Shadowlands, we obviously want to gear them up, even if we're not going to do anything with these characters for ages. So, I wouldn't be surprised if for some of these characters, I don't touch them for 2 years. Could well happen. But whether we do them next month or whether we do them in 2 years time, what we don't want to be doing is going into the next expansion content under-geared, because it's going to make it slow and it's going to make it a pain in the arse. So what's better to do is to use the pre-patch event. Is normally an easy way to kind of get your starter gear ready to go into the next expansion. So in order to do that, we need to make sure that the characters are leveled. I am currently rotating around and just spamming Moonfire. There we go, just so that I can find the other one. There we go. I need 2 more. Oh no, no, there we go. Oh no, it is. Yeah. we go. Done. So it hasn't been difficult to level, actually, to be quite honest. The leveling's not been bad. There had been talk that the pre-patch, not pre-patch, the 16th anniversary event, which has started, they were, as part of that, doing the Battleground, is it Battleground? Arathi Highlands, that they did last year for the 15th. They've repeated that. Some people are a bit disappointed because there's no special 16th anniversary event, but given Shadowlands, you can kind of understand why this year's been a bit crap. But that last year, that was a really good way to level up. I think I didn't do characters on it because there was some rare mounts that you could get, and I actually put the time into doing that. And when it came back, I was like, oh, did I miss out on those mounts? And I checked. I'd actually put the time in to get it done. So, oh, for fuck's sake. Can't find them for love nor money, and then as soon as you do finish the guild quest, they all turn up everywhere. Right, let's follow the arrows. Turn in quests. Oh, my inventory's full. Well worth investing. Some people get the Grand Expedition Yak, which is not a bad thing. I just never got the money together to get it. Or not, even though I now have the money, I don't get it. Don't ask me why. But I've got this, and it's handy because you can just have a portable vendor. Right. Let's have a look what gear we've just got, though. Because the big problem we've had with this character is they're massively undergeared. So we've got 56 shoulders. As opposed to... they're good. 50 waist. Got better waist already. 57 hands. That's going to be better than what it was, yeah. So typically I've found as you level, your item level tends to match your level here. However, this is another reason why I'm really kind of being aware of the pre-patch event, is that most of my characters that are leveled up to max level, my kind of ones that I've been playing through BFA, cancel somatic, don't care. What are we doing? This is pickup quest. There we go, that's better. Get the treasure down here. So, yeah, what was I saying? I'm getting distracted everywhere here at the moment. There it is. Cool. What was I saying now? Yeah, the item level, that was it. The reason that you want to do the pre-patch event is that I'm finding that when I'm leveling up, I hit level 50 and my gear level is only a level 50, whereas like my main Death Knight, who's pretty much, I mean, I haven't done Mythic Ny'alotha, I haven't done Ny'alotha, so I'm fairly low level for a BFA character. Okay-ish, but nothing special. Wasn't like what was 470, I was only like 450. They're only around a level 100, they're around a level 100. And that's kind of entry level into Shadowlands. So if all my alts are level 50, they're going to have a really hard time. Which is why the pre-patch event is going to be really important. So I want them to kind of go in with level 100. No, I don't want that. I want to keep an eye on my... Oh man. Hurry up, Jirotan. Yeah. So, yeah, I want it obviously so that when I do get into Shadowlands, that I'm not going in with item level 50. I'm going in with item level 1. Oh, for God's sake. 100. No, pick up this quest. Oh, there we go. I got both of them. Yep. Pick up that quest, it says. Get flight point. Right, it says fly here. You will get... The one thing I find, this is something I find with Azeroth Autopilot, is that if you don't go to like they have like the way that their navigation system is done sort of on waypoints. If you don't pass through a waypoint, I fly over that mountain rather than go to that gate and then fly. It kind of sometimes bugs out. Right, what have I got to do here? So, ancients, I've got to burn these and kill others. So let's just burn these first. Reason I'm doing the burning first is because I found that I've got caught up in a lot of battles when I've done this area in the past. Like for example, I want to do this one here. I'd rather hunt extra ones to kill than have to kill extra ones that don't have any benefit other than just a little bit of XP. Right, I've got to do 8 of those. There's some more stuff to burn over here. Okay. XP, notice how quickly we're going up now. We were, you know, how long ago was it that we were trying to do Plants vs Zombies and failing miserably? And we're already nearly a level in. And that's like, that's at the later levels. We just need to kill these things now. Obviously, we have got the 16% bonus from...
I must get closer.
Right, I want to try and avoid the big ones and kill the little ones if I can. try that. Please, go down quick and easy. Are those ones that... No, they weren't Denizens of the Wasteland. There we go. That, see, goes important lesson there. These don't count. Those don't count either. Right. Those two do that. It's going to be a bit of a tougher fight, but we'll get to kill two. Another one spawned, and because I'm got AoE, I've tacked them as well. Let's say, good rule of thumb, loot everything. Even selling junk, you never know how much gold you can actually make from it. Right, I'm hoping this will sort us out. There we go.
What is it?
We now have to go over here. There. We are now going I like little things like it's given us a little note that they're up top. So just saves us a lot of time looking around, which is, you know, how that you can see just how much quicker we are being at leveling now. Now, admittedly, I've done this a couple of times. So, right, so now it's saying go over here. Down there. We've also got to collect ogre teeth. So if we do pick up any extra ogres, it's not a bad thing. Somebody's helped us, so that will go down fast. So now we have to go over here. We've come in part way through. I don't know if this will help or hinder. I don't know if we just got to get to the end. Alright. I always like seeing what, like, kind of. So we got a blood elf monk and a nightborn priest. He's really trying to speed through, which is good. I like this. Right, let's move out the way of the fire. Oh, I'm going to drag him over here. Kill him. Done. Free Yukish. Oh, no. Free Yukish is... there? How do I free him? There. Oh. Fuck's sake. There we go. There. Waypoint complete quest. So this is telling me to go in here. So it freed him. Now saying go over here. See how much quicker this is. It's just... I mean, it's... what are we doing in here? Free Bruto, wherever... I can't see him. Is it outside? No, it's definitely inside. Where?
I need to target something first.
There. Freed him. Flying up here now. What are we doing now? We haven't got many ogre's teeth, which is a little bit of a worry. So I am actually going to take this one out. I've got a funny feeling that with a lot of people here, we may have troubles finding ogres. So let's just... So we've got 2. We need to get to 30, so... What are we doing in here? We're going to kill somebody. It's not up top, I don't think. I think he is here. Seem to remember. There we go. Our Nightborn priest friend, yep. Okay, so he's broken those. What? I don't have that quest. What am I doing? Go upstairs and jump on the ledge. I don't know. Oh, do you know what? It's trying to get me to get a treasure. And you know what? I can fly. So screw that. Back we go. Back down. We haven't done Ogre's Teeth yet. That does worry me that we have gone ahead of ourselves. So I am going to try and do the ogres now. Oh, he's an elite. I maybe don't want to do him on my own. Oh, look, they're in there.
I require a target.
Up to 16 teeth. There's 2 here.
I must be closer.
There's a few out there as well. This may prove that we may have to kill more ogres, but the fact that I'm being told to hand in a quest and I can't see the NPC seems to suggest that I should have been.
I do not have a target.
So that's 24.
Out of range.
I'm getting close, so I think I'm going to need one more. So. Great thing about playing a tank character is that you can do this. Done. Cool. Let's rock and roll. Right. Okay. Oh, there's somebody. Oh, no. We're gonna do these in the order, even though I'm going past an NPC who wants me to hand in a quest. We are going to do it the proper way. Still not saying to hand in there. There. Up here, what is this ability here? We've got summon an arena champion to fight for you. Oh, that's I guess this is the guy that we're going to need to kill when he respawns. Oh, I've got such a stiff neck. Right, let me just check my messages. They're back. Good. Right. Excellent. Let's call our champion. Yeah.
I must be closer.
Stunned. Looks like another player. Yeah, that's one of the ones who helped us earlier. Done. Right, so we need to go this way. I hope there wasn't anything we needed to...
I require a target. Too far away.
Should do Firelands with this character, because this, if you get the staff, you can get like this look. Oh. There we go. So we've rescued them. But we got loads for turning. And we're very close to hitting level 49, so let's just help them. Just so you can see, like, this is the... there we go. Level 49. One level left to go. Interested to see all these, handing all these quests, just how far does it take us? So one thing I don't like about the Zandalari troll druid is their druid forms are shit. To be quite frank. Look terrible. Don't like them. Oh. In combat, so... Oh, it's put me. Right. Because I'm in combat, it won't let me go into flight form. So now we can fly. Yeah. Hand that in. It's up to 6%. We should have a lot. Yeah. See, will this taste 25, 20%?
Have you any news?
The one we want to replace has agility.
We will persevere.
Right. Pick up quest. I'm picking up both of those, although... Oh, there we go. We've got him as a follower. Right. What we need to do quickly now is just update our... So that 58 is going to replace the 29. Takes us up to 43. So, what have we got? 56 waste as opposed to a 53 waste. And a wrist, 56 wrist. 53. Still got the level 16 helm though. That's the frightening thing, is that in all our adventures we still don't have a new helm. Right, and what did we say? I wanted about 25. We're up to 33. We're a third of the way through. That's good. So that was just handing in all those quests. So, right, let's fly. So we need to investigate the Iron Horde encampment, which is here. Right, so there we go.
Back to the dust with you.
Turn in quest. Where are we turning it in? We're turning it in there. Burning log acquired. Get the burning log. Okay. Oh. We're performing minor surgery. So, flying. Over here. The quenching waters. Okay. Not sure if this is a bonus area. No, it's actually a quest. So. It says do basilisk meat as well on the way, which we didn't do because we flew. But there we go, 8 of them. We're on the home stretch, guys, folks. I'm ignoring his big cast ability. Maybe shouldn't have done because it's confused me for a little while, but there we go. Home straight. I'm going to move out the way of that. Because I have got... $28. Definitely makes a difference when you have you just have all the guides to know exactly where you got to go, even if you're not spending the time just going, oh, where have I got to go on the map? Which quest is that? So on the basilisk we need to kill her over here. I only need to do 6 of those, I think. 9. 42. There's loads of these here. I'm going to gather these up because they seem fairly easy. I reckon I can take 3 at once. I'm going to avoid the big ones because they seem to take too long. And the plan is, once we reach level 100, is we literally half back to our garrison, and that's that. I'm going to have to take the big one, unfortunately. Let's try my champion to see if they make a lot of difference. Well, they do seem to actually make quite a bit of difference. I'll move out the way of the water, because I don't know what that was, but let's come on, how much longer have I got? Right. Sometimes these only last for like a minute or so, this should do us. There we go, so we've done that. We just need to get the basilisk meat. Yeah, so they've disappeared now. So I just need to make sure that I don't accidentally target this thing.
Must get closer.
A couple of basilisks. I seem to be out of the area for basilisk meat. These still get basilisk meat? Yes, they do. Okay, that's good. I'm finding some of these zoning areas are a little... I don't know if they've changed the zoning or they're a little bit inaccurate, but... I need one more. Oh wait, there was a whole nother area of those elemental waters. Didn't see. Oh well, there we go. Right, there should be completing this. Excellent. Right, into flight mode. And we are flying this way, apparently, to turn them in.
Is this one of yours?
Oh, we can choose from rings. So what's the worst ring? We just want agility, don't we? Agility. I'm going to see if quick strike me. So we are, that's 48, that's 49. So we replace the 48. Maybe we'll get a quest with a helm. I severely doubt it somehow. Back to Rexor. So the thing you find with Draenor is like they have these little RP moments, but they've kind of learnt to make them short. Right, so we are Mangle. Right, him. Okay. We slay grunts. No, they're not grunt. They're grunts.
I must get closer. Target something first. Too far away.
My hope is always when you've got like these bigger bosses that because there are a lot of people questing in the area, they'll see and come and join in. But we're doing all right. We're nearly 2/3 of the way through the level already. There we go. And is this our night elf? This is our... I can't see. I think it is. No, it's an undead. He's an undead priest. I thought it was the Nightborn priest that helped us earlier, but no, it's somebody else. There we go. He's dead. I can fly off now. Right, we are... Well, if we get, I'm probably going to do the warrior. I think I'm going to do the warrior next on stream. So if we get this done, we will probably set them up. But we probably won't have much time after that. I've got started a new novel writing, and I'm doing NaNoWriMo, which is National Novel Writing Month, which is basically the idea behind it is that over the course of November you write 50,000 words, which is it's not technically a novel, but yeah, the idea behind it is to get people into the habit of writing, and I tend to use it for some experimental stuff that I want to play around with. And there's nobody here to kill. So I've played around with it this year in They don't count. Wow, we have... That is kind of annoying. So yeah, I want to do an experimental novel. Well, I experiment with craft. So I've been experimenting with planning novels. Okay, everything is dead. I might go to this area. Screw it.
I do not have a target. I cannot carry more.
So I've gone a little bit off the beaten path here.
I am out of range.
The reason for that is
Too far away.
Six shells. Yeah, the reason for that is because the grunts aren't spawning. I need crystals. Like there. Probably end up taking the... No. How many have I got to do in this area? 10! That's tough. That's going to slow us down a bit.
I must get closer.
Four. Everybody seems to be looking for them, so too late. See, this is the problem. There we go.
Too far away.
7. 8.
I must get closer.
I don't want to take the big guy. I just want to take the little.
I am out of range.
Oh, grunt there. Where is that grunt?
Too far away. I must get closer.
Should complete it. There we go. I've done it. Right, so now it's telling us to go here to get the treasure. Wow, that looks like an elite. Somebody fighting that? They are. Let's join in. It's probably a bad move.
I must get closer. Too far away.
I don't know if there's anything good going to drop from this, or whether it will give us a load of XP or not. Sometimes you just got to take these opportunities. It's always the fun when, that's what I'm looking forward to, it's like playing in these areas where they're quite heavily populated. Although it's not really. Not sure the name, Child Doomwing, whether sometimes if they're an NPC they'll have, like, you know, like an elite, they'll have a specialist name, like an individual name, rather than just crazy big bat flying thing. Let's see. Let us find out if we get a lot from that. Sometimes these things can be like as much as a handing in a quest. So 8,000 would be as much as a quest. 300 would be about the same as a normal NPC. A normal 3,000. There is a trophy to hand in from that though, so awesome. So we're gonna we're gonna go here to pick this up. Okay. So now we're going to fly. It's giving us a weird way to go. I think we're going into a cave. Do you know what? I'm going to pick that one up while we're here. If you're a cloth wearer, you'd worry about this a lot more. But because I'm a tank and I'm nearly level 50, even though I still have like equivalent of level 20 helm. So, right, there we go. Try down here, or walk down here. Enter cave. And complete the quest. Okay. So get the treasure, it's telling me to do. Which I presume is that. Yeah. It's now saying go back out the cave.
Do not have a target.
So finish this off. So 24. But we just got to dip one more Goron shell. Oh look, if I stand on something, it spawns. That's great. Right, couple. This should hopefully give me enough to finish. And it has. So now, why are you giving me that? Come on. There we go. We can fly back and hand stuff in. We've done a fair bit, but I'm not sure all of it gets handed in here. We'll see. My inventory is full, which is always a bad sign. Right, so let's get rid of some crap as well. We don't need too many more spaces. I'm not going to waste too much time. Let's hand it in a load. Did we actually? We've not. This is our. Can you believe we're level 4? We're level 49. 95% of the way. We are just less than 10,000 XP, like a quest away from completing, and we're going to get our first neck piece. Wow. And that was enough to take us over. So on the last quest,
Come to Silithus. There's something you need to see.
so this is going to port us out in a minute. So
The future of Azeroth needs you to protect it, hero.
we have still got a crappy helm. But there we go. That gives us. So there we go. What it's now going to do is, because we've used time walking, it's going to throw us out, which is fine. It's going to take us back to Orgrimmar, I think. Yeah.
The Zandalari Empire has a long history of heroes, but few of them can match all that you have achieved.
And because I've leveled it, this is
Return to Zul'Gazar, my champion, so that
going to
you
get the
may be
heritage armor.
celebrated and rewarded.
But you know what? I don't care. Because this character is done for now. You can pick up that. But as I say, like with that helm, that's a really good reason as to why we need to do the pre-patch event. Because this character is level 48. It's caught up a bit. Mainly because it actually finally got a neck piece with the last quest. But they're like half the item level that they need to really be for the next expansion. So, there we go. We are going to leave this character here. We're just going to gather up their garrison resources because it maxes at 50. There are ways that you can increase it to 1,000 if using reputation in Tanaan Jungle, but we are not going to do it. Well, does it need reputation? I know it needs the Pexis crystals as well, but there we go. So, another character done. It's looking good. So we have now just got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left to do. There's some of them are fairly close. Doing this one offline, these ones offline. Let's go for the warrior. I think is. Because I'd like to show you how I set this up. I should actually, by all means, record this, of how I work. So, we have got our character here, and this is how we're going to set them up for leveling. First of all, we're going to make sure that things are not over the top of what we need. So, we're going to use Azeroth Autopilot. Can we get, let's just see, we can't do the way that we want to. So I'm just going to take Frostfire Ridge out. I'm just moving it over there. So it will start with Gorgon when we get ready to go. But what we're now going to do is we're going to look at this add-on called Gnome Sequence Organizer. So you use the website WoW Lazy Macros. You can see it there. So first of all, you need to install the add-on Gnome Sequence Editor. Install that add-on. Then what you do is you go to the website and you go and look for your class and spec. So if you're not sure what spec to use to level up, then go to somewhere like Icy Veins, and it will give you good ideas of what you should use. And then you will go to the website of WoW Lazy Macros, and you will find your class, and in it you will find a string, like a massive string. It's like 1,000 characters or more. You want to copy that. So then what you do is once you've copied that from the site, you click import. You then click in this box and you paste that code. That's what we've copied. Right, makes absolutely no sense. But when you click import, here you go. This is AoE Fury. Right, we are not going to use this one, but it does tell you, because I want to use this one, it's already set up. But when it comes to talents, so let's talents, there we go. So it tells you what you should have as your talents. So on this one is 2-2, so 2-2-1-3-1-2-3. This one uses 2-1-2-3-1-2-3. So as you hit the various things, you know what to use. So once you have copied that across, if you haven't, just kind of key map that to a button, and then literally when you want to attack anything, you just spam that button. That's all you're going to do. We need to get back to Ogre. Right. Oh, and yeah, there we go. Right, so bags, space, yep. We are using heirlooms on this guy. I don't think they take you. They only take you up to 29. So you need to kind of keep that. It goes up to 39, but you have to keep that in mind, because at some point you are going to need to have to replace this gear halfway through the leveling. So we're going to go to our mailbox. Now I'm using TSM, and that comes with a mailbox, and it's just a different UI. It doesn't really do anything different, but I need to pick this up. And the reason I need to pick this up, and the reason I'm doing it now, is because if we apply that, it's a permanent buff as far as I can see. So, or permanent for the duration of the event. So if I just now do it and just go, right, I'm going to log off now, it doesn't really matter. Can I fly? No, I can't fly. So you'll notice that the AAP has taken us to Gorgon. That's because the bits that we need to do first are not programmed into the route maps yet. So what we do need to do is we need to get up the top. Oh, which is easiest way is up here, I think it is. So I haven't been resetting it. And by that I mean I'm not going to Chromium I want to do Cataclysm. And the reason I haven't is because the video I saw of the playthrough didn't do that either. So here we go. So there you can see their item level is very similar to their level. We need to go. We need to go up here. That's what we need to do. Oh, it's so annoying that I can't fly. Right, we are going to go. We're going to go to Undercity and oh, we've got to ride out now. At least we can ride. God, I remember the first time I came here. Like literally 16 years ago. How crazy is that? Or just 15 and a 3/4 years ago. I remember sort of coming in here and going, wow, look at this, that whole city. The place was like a maze. It still is a little bit now, but there we go. We are not picking anything up. We are going in the elevator of death because the amount of times I've got caught in it and pass through the floor. It's this way, it's up. So we're not going to get very far on this one. We're just really getting them in position. Ready. So I try and do for every character is every character has their mount and their flying mount. I tend to try and individualize them a little bit. Did I? I bet I didn't do it. Ah, excellent. So they have got herbalism and mining. That means it doesn't make that much of a difference in some ways, but I don't know. It's just if you're going past something and you can, you know, get. I know it's 720 XP, but I mean I've only got to get 16,000.
I need to target something first.
Yeah, I need that. Instant. Right, there we go. It's weird. Like, Orc has been my least favourite character. It's been the one that I've not leveled up because they look so stupid. But Magma Orc, I think, looks fantastic. Yeah. I mean, he's wearing derpy gear because he's wearing heirlooms, but even so, I'm looking forward to playing this character. I like the look of this character. Very much like Garrosh. Who is there?
What are those scourge fiends doing here?
Lots of RP in this. This is the downside I find with the Cataclysm stuff. Is they did obviously revamp the old world for Cataclysm, and this was one of the realms one of the zones that they really upgraded. But this RP, that RP that we saw earlier, where it was kind of quick and over and done with, is now like a 5-minute bit of RP, and they do it well later on, because later on you ride with Sylvanas to the next area, and she gives you a bit of story as you ride, which is fair enough. But you know, I'm willing to listen to a bit of RP if I could get, like, you know, 3000 XP from it, but this just carries on. And yes, it's important story point, and it's probably going to be important for Shadowlands, but
What you have done here, Sylvanas, it goes against the laws of nature. Disgusting is the only word I have to describe it.
War Chief, without these new Forsaken, my people would die out. Our hold upon Gilneas and Northern Lordaeron would crumble.
Have you given any thought to what this means, Sylvanas? What difference is there between you and the Lich King now?
Isn't it obvious, War Chief? I serve the Horde.
Watch your clever mouth.
that's the line that was changed. That was the controversial line. Originally he called her a bitch, and they've changed it out, which I think is the right call. Doesn't. I mean, watch your clever mouth is maybe not the greatest line, but yeah.
Remember, Sylvanas,
It did seem a little out of place with the kind of PG-15 kind of nature of Warcraft.
your day may come sooner than others.
Right, so now we have to pick up the quest, but we have to do this on our own because we're in an area that we don't have for AAP. So, just have to ignore this arrow, ignore this, to ignore it all. I want to read here with what I've got to do, and I've got to read here. So we have to, I've done this about 3-4 times, so hopefully it'll be a little bit quicker. We'll see how it goes.
I must get closer.
Why not got charge?
I require a target. I am out of range.
Of course, I'm Fury.
Too far away.
I don't know if I have a heal, do I? I really don't know this class at all.
I do not have a target.
Have I got a throw?
I am out of range.
See, I thought I had wild charge.
Too far away. out of range. I require a target.
Oh, it does disappear. Oh, I might have stolen his. No, that's not herbs, that's a member of the Forsaken. And that's Mage Royal Rob. So now we go down here.
Too far away. I need to target something first.
Now, this macro doesn't seem to be working brilliantly at the moment.
I must get closer.
And part of it is it's trying to use the Heart of Azeroth, which I don't obviously have because I'm level... It's designed for a level 50. But I have found typically that they don't work too bad. But
I'm out of range. I must get closer.
oh, well, I'm not in charge.
I do not have a target. Too far away. I need to target something first. I must get closer. I am out of range. Too far away. I require a target.
That's that bit done. Right, we just need to do... Oh,
I
there.
am out of range.
Why have I not got a throw or a rush? I thought... Perhaps that's with my arms, warrior. The good thing is, if I do struggle with it, I can change it. But there is part of me that wish I'd made my Magma Orca a Death Knight. Perhaps I might create an extra one if this...
I do not have a target.
So that's 6 done. Those...
I must get closer.
What is that one? That is a charge. I do have the charge ability, so I don't...
Far away. I am out of range.
There we go. I don't know why that isn't part of the rotation.
I need to target something first. mercy.
Yeah, I'm done. Right, I just need to kill. Why isn't this working? Come on. There we go. I just need to kill one more animal. And for some reason, I can't mount. Why can't I mount? There's a bear there, but will I get to it in time? Sometimes you get like stuck in combat. So it seems like everything is stuck. Why is everything stuck?
I require a target. I do not have a target.
Okay, that was weird. I still need one more clean guts. Gonna try across the road here. No, somebody's killed all these. Ugh. God, I want flying so bad right now. Is that one? Is that alive? That is.
Too far away.
Seem to be missing a lot, but then as I say, it's, you look at the, I haven't got the abilities. It's done. Right. It's done it again. I might have to look at changing this macro, because I suspect something is causing it to bug out a little bit. It doesn't seem to be location based, it seems to be gonna run back. What happens if we swap it with that macro? Right, gonna try and hand these in. It's done. We're nearly level 19.
What now?
If I remember, this is his bombing run, so it should be fairly easy. Do that one. There we go. We've dinged level 19, flying over Silver Pine Forest. Still Silver Pine Forest. Yeah, it's not really much of a forest though, is it, really, when you think about it? Okay, why is this not working? Right, I'm just reloading my UI because it seems like... Still not working. I don't know, is this a server problem or... Let's try. I'm logging out. I know I'm logging out mid-mission, but it just doesn't seem to be working, so... Just try re-entering and see if that fixes it. Something is definitely up with the interface, but then, as I say, this is the wonders of add-ons. Oh, it's put me at the sepulchre. Well, that's not where I want to be, but to be fair, I can log off here. So, I think that this is probably a good place to end today's stream. At least we got one character leveled. That's really good. I'm glad that we've done that. Got a load more to do. But we will get there very slowly. But no, we've got a week to do a load of things. And obviously I do some off stream. So hopefully we're going to be pretty much there. I mean, I've done all the ones I really needed to level up. So yeah, so these are all extras. I did want to try and do an alliance character, but I don't think I'm going to get time to do that. But we'll see. We've got a busy week ahead, so thanks for joining in. Apologies, I've been a bit derpy. It's always Monday. I always feel Monday's so difficult to get into. So I will log off now, and hopefully it should be on sometime tomorrow afternoon. I'm going to aim for 2, but honestly, I'm so behind on things that I might take an extra hour to try and catch up on a few things. So thanks for joining, and hopefully see you tomorrow. Cheers then.